This is a conversation with Granny Guyton, recorded Christmas Day, 1969.
Did you want to pour that tea?
Yeah.
They poured it on it. Oh, there's wine, not whiskey. There's wine they poured on. You know, they put wine on the fruit cake. Long time before Christmas. I forgot, I believe. I don't know who poured it on it last. Ellen done got some poured on it. Got it from old girl down there that married I tell you, my hip don't get better.
Did you want me to save this tea and not pour it out right now?
Yeah, I might drink some more of it.
I didn't taste it myself.
Well, it wasn't very strong. She said he soaked it for a year in the freezer. It was Ed that brought it.
Yes, he did. They said he had kept it a year, all this past year from last Christmas, I reckon.
Did you have a big Christmas this year?
Yeah. Yes, I enjoyed everything all right. I hadn't been hurting so bad. My whole hip was hurting so bad I couldn't enjoy nothing and get up and walk around. And when you're handicapped that way, I'll tell you it's something bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, we do know when they have something worse than that. You know what my next birthday will be?
No.
90.
Natty? Well, I don't guess I'll make it that long myself.
Well, I never did dream of such a thing myself. I've been sick. I'll tell you, Ted, I've had enough sickness to kill a stout person. I ain't never been too stout, but worked like a dog all my life.
You must be like I always tell Iris. I tell her she's as tough as a pine knot.
She does what?
I always tell Iris she's tough as a pine knot.
Yeah, I reckon I was a pine knot. My mother was too. She was sitting there sewing, fixing making over her dress, when she took sick and died.
How old was she?
84. And there's an old watermelon cheese. Wesley brought it in. He'd always bring our watermelon from the field when he comes, till we got to where there was no bigger than that. He'd bring our bush here crazy about watermelon. I told him when he come in and cut it, not to give her none, but you want me to put these back up there? Halved it and quartered it and put a quarter in a pie pan because it didn't fit in her lap. She couldn't walk either. But she was hardy. You know, had a lot of pain and arthritis and such like. But sure, she could get up and cook a meal quicker than Milton can. They said we could see
Where did y'all live then? Where did y'all live then, Granny?
Down here at where Bone Taylor lives, you know, we sold that to Bone Taylor after she died. A year longer after she died. I don't know exactly, but that's where we live. Get about old woman, I can tell you. Long as Sheila and my hair ain't been combed today. But I don't care. I feel it's as good as it's been combed, I guess. I could have combed it if I'd had everything at my command, but I didn't and couldn't get up and get it. I generally comb it out and then put it up. Oh, I don't generally do it, but sometimes I've been doing it. It was so dirty and stinking. Well, I wouldn't mess with it ever. I'm going to put some in mine out after supper. You don't know about that thing, do you? Yeah. Well, they're all about that thing. Spit low.
No, they're elbowing one another.
That's better than fighting.
Yeah, I guess they shoot spitballs too.
Granny, will you tell me the history behind that little doll quilt you gave me?
I don't even know what to say.
She said, would you tell her
You gave me a little doll quilt when I stayed with you before I graduated from high school.
You say I gave you one?
Uh-huh.
I forgot it.
Well, it's a little doll quilt.
Doll?
Uh-huh.
Little girl with a dress on.
Yes, and a little bunny.
Yeah.
And did you tell me you carried that out west with you when you went out there on a covered wagon?
Yes, I think I did.
Well,
I don't remember where I told you or not, but...
Well, I think you did. Well, did you make the quilt or did someone else make it?
I made it myself. Didn't nobody make a quilt I had. I lost all I had in Texas when we come back here. Wesley paid them out there in Cisco, Texas. And paid every dollar was called for it to ship them. And I got everything, even my machine. And there wasn't a thing lost out of him. Him and another man had crated it with something like bed slats. And so his death is there, and so there wasn't a thing lost that we shipped except that slide that goes under the presser foot, you know. Yeah, it goes up to the presser foot from one side. Slide, you know, in the top of the machine.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm talking about. It's you take out to get the bobbin.
Yes, ma'am. Well, about the quilt, Granny, when did you make the quilt?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think I made two. Seems like Helen. I let her have one. I think I did. I don't think I made any of my children one. Never. But I made one. I don't remember.
Well, when Mom was here, she and I sat down and tried to cut a pattern of those little dolls so she could make one herself like it. And I told her that I thought you said you carried that quilt out to Texas or somewhere in a covered wagon. Y'all
I guess I lost it. We lost every...
No, you gave it to me. I have.
Well, that's for a win.
Oh.
Was it?
No.
Well, that's been a good while back, isn't it? Huh?
It sure has. Kathleen is 3-year-old in May. That's the weekend. I think that's big.
Y'all run all over covered wagons, did you?
No, we come on trains from Cisco, Texas.
Did? No, he
Come
had...
from out west, back there to Cisco. But I don't know how many miles it was. Over 300.
You went out there in the wagon, though, didn't you?
Yeah, but we...
No, Wednesday, you went on a train.
Huh?
Did you go on a train Tuesday, and then you went...
We come in a train from Cisco to Winfield.
And went from Winfield to some part of Texas.
Well, that was, we went in a covered wagon.
From Winfield to Texas?
Yeah. From where we lived, Evelyn, in Wood County.
Yes, that's what I know.
Yeah, we lived in that, out there in East Texas when we went to West Texas.
Oh, you just went across Texas in the covered wagon, right?
You get that old Brazos River was far from here, longer than that house down there. And that thing rattled in the truck. Me and Bill Collier, that was our neighbor that went with us, me and her sleeping in the back end, you know, always where the hole is. And we'd jump out whenever we thought there's danger. We got to rattling on that old Brazos River. Both of us went out of it, and Ben Collier come out there and said, "If you ain't the damnedest women I ever seen in my life, jump out of the wagon and leave your babies in there." That's what we done.
How many did you have then?
William and Marvin, and that's all, wasn't it? Just William and Marvin. No, Kathleen was born in Texas, wasn't she? Yeah.
What part was Mom born in Texas? Golden Texas.
I forgot. Lord have mercy, I tell you, I've seen so many ups and downs and more downs and ups till I forgot. I can't. We got on the train at Cisco to come back to Winfield.
How long?
And Kathleen was over 2 years old. She was 3 in May after we landed here in March, I believe.
How long did you live in Texas?
10 years.
What did Pop do while you lived out there?
He made a crop every year, and he'd run a row binder when it all got ready to be cut, you know, the cane and mala maize and such stuff as that. And
what is mala maize?
Mala maize? Oh, it looks like sorghum, and it's lower with a great big old head.
Is that
it's
what
equal to any bigger corn ear or something.
High gear?
Huh?
High gear?
We used to call it high gear here, you don't know.
What?
That's what you talking about.
Mala maize?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, we had 2 things there, mala maize and something else. And they planted a lot of sorghum and cut it, too.
Was that the main crop that he raised out there?
That is the mainest, as the little boy said. But we raised some of the finest corn I ever saw. Planted late, called it June corn. Planted it maybe in June. Sure, that is the prettiest corn I ever seen in my life. Ooh, it was pretty. Biggest old long ears. And the made. If it just had a season, you know, it wasn't seasonable. That was a trouble, but mala maize and, I can't think of that other grain they raised. It didn't grow up like sorghum, hadn't fodder on it, you know. They didn't call it fodder, but that's what I'm calling it.
Well, did he sell the mala maize, or did he feed it to his cattle?
He fed it to his horses and mules.
How many did he have?
How many horses? He didn't never keep but 2 at the time to make a crop with.
He have cows and pigs and chickens?
Yeah. Cows and pigs and chickens.
Well, did you go to the field and work with Granddad right along with him?
Every day.
Did you ever get mad at him?
No.
You don't answer that.
I never got mad for going to the field. I don't know if he'd have been mad, I guess, because I left the field.
I wanted to ask you something. What did he call you back then? What did he call you back then?
My best friend.
No, she said, what did he call you back then?
Did he call you honey or
wife or... Well, I would sometimes, not all the time. He is always like I was, kind of shy. We didn't put on before nobody.
You did?
Not our own people.
Yeah, but you did.
What about when you by yourself?
Well, there's two Africans once, and I don't know what either one said. What was it you said, Chris?
I said, what did he call you when you was by yourself?
I don't know. Don't remember exactly, but now he wasn't always a babying and a honeying and all, but he is true. I knew that.
Most of the time it was Agnes, wasn't it?
Huh?
Most of the time it was Agnes, I guess.
I don't know what Gar said.
Most of the time it was Agnes, wasn't it?
No, he never did call
Never
me.
did?
No, not much, he didn't. He never did call my name much, that way.
I got tickled at something you told one time, Granny. You said that on Sunday, Pop would want to take you out and walk you over the field and show you the crops growing, and it'd aggravate you because you worked in them all week and you didn't want to.
I didn't want to walk over them. I never did, but he did, and he'd want me to go with him in that hot blazing sun. I did a lot, but not too much.
We let it have to go in at men and make fried fire.
That was marvelous.
Let's go down and make fried fire.
We were picking cotton on the river, me and Miss Russell, and I don't know who did pick cotton down there. Why, you was in Salt Lake. So we went down on the river and picked cotton. Yeah, one summer. I don't know where we went more than that or not, but we was all picking, you know, Jimmy Webster's last wife's children. I forgot their names, but that one. There wasn't no kin to Preacher Haney, but I forgot whose cotton we was picking.
Sprinkles, I think it was.
Huh?
Sprinkles? Sprinkles.
I don't know what Lauren said.
Sprinkles was her name. I know who you're talking about.
Miss Ursa?
Yeah, Sprinkles. Their name was Sprinkles, huh? Sprinkles.
No,
Well, I
Miss
know
Russell
y'all picked for some.
she is one of them big drunk sisters down there. Can't think of them.
Mama.
Hmm?
I said it first.
She was a mix.
Where'd that love you at? Oh, I say it this way too.
Oh, I can't hardly turn my head.
You have to play it like that because you
But we was all picking cotton down there, and old brother Preacher Haney, he couldn't stoop over much, and he sat in a little chair. He picked a lot of cotton. You know his name. Yeah, well,
Houston, well, his name.
yeah, Houston is what they call him, I guess, of Houston.
Yeah.
You have it.
We was all picking cotton, and I raised up and I said, let's all go to the house and make fried pies. That just tickled some of them the other day, and this year one of Emmer's second bestest kids, he's awful nice boy. He jumped up, he said,
That's what's funny. I was sitting here looking at some.
yes, I'm ready, let's go. And I said, where will we go? I didn't have no, I guess me and Miss Russell always carried a snack, you know, to eat on that dinner time. And they wanted us to go to the house. And Miss Haney wasn't able to be waiting on us, and we wouldn't go there to eat. And so, Hollis, I believe was his name, wasn't it? Yeah, I said, well, where will we go? He said, we'll go to my house. I said, I don't care whose house I go to, just so I get something to eat. And, well, we all eat, but we didn't go on and eat with him. I was just joking. But he meant it. He said, we'll go to my house. But we didn't. Me and Miss Russell had her then. I had a lot of fun back then, picking cotton and hollering. She went with me some.
Did you dip snuff back then, Granny?
Yeah.
That's when it was really good, when it was hot. Cotton picking time was. Ready to taste good then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Tell us about the time you were smoking.
I never smoked.
I never think you did one Harry coming out of service.
Yeah, what he'd throw down, I'd pick it up and get me one draw, maybe, and sometimes two, and throw it down, and I wasn't needing for snuff or tobacco or anything. I just wanted to taste a cigarette. And Boys, I got to where I wanted them. But I never did smoke gold. I never smoked nothing but his shorts.
And what was you done when you quit?
That's all right, I quit. I didn't go back to it no more. I've not smoked the shorts since. I could have smoked home, but I wouldn't do it.
Granny, let's go back to Texas. And you were living out there.
Well, I had a chance to go back when Pop died, and I wouldn't go. And I wish that I had went afterwards, though, when I can live went, you know. Evelyn knows when it was.
Well, you mean that's for California. From
Got there and back.
I can see it was found. They wanted to come out there and
go out there and back when they went.
They stayed a while.
You know, when the first time they went out there, Archie and Harry and all that.
oh, yeah.
Well, they just went out there on the Pittsburgh back, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's when she said she wished she was the winner.
But Granny, when you decided to leave Texas, what made you decide to leave?
My mother, they thought she was going to die and kept writing to me to come, and I never did ask him to come. I just let him root hog or die. That's always what he wanted to do. I went with him. I don't care where he'd went. If he'd jumped in Snot River and out on that awful mountain, I guess I'd have went. I went everywhere he said go, I went. I never had no fuss about it. I sure didn't. I never begged him to go to Texas, and I never begged him to come back.
Did you like it out there?
Yes, I like the people. I sure did. I didn't like them droughts we had there. I guess we wouldn't have come back, maybe.
What's the drought?
I just don't know what a drought is.
I want you to tell me in your own words what a drought is.
Dry weather or rainy weather, whatever they have.
How long would it last?
Oh, all summer.
Well, how did your crops grow?
Well, you couldn't grow them to do no good. Only cotton did grow anywhere. I reckon it did. We had it high as I could reach sometimes.
You ever have to climb any stalks to pick it? You ever have to climb any stalks to pick it?
No. But they'd have helped me up, I guess. Some of them. That big.
Where'd y'all live?
Well, we lived in 2 or 3 different places. Well, no, not in 3 different counties. I reckon we lived in Wood County when we first went to Texas. 3 years. 5 years, maybe. Yeah, we lived in Wood County 5 years, and then we went on out west 300 miles, I believe it was. We went in that covered wagon. And we stayed there 5 more years.
But when you left Texas, you came back to Alabama on the train?
Yeah, from Cisco to Winfield.
And you lost all your fishing queens?
All my quills, every one of them.
Reckon somebody stole them? That's what I was wondering.
No.
But you still got something.
They wrote and told us that we like $3. I hadn't enough money to pay them out. Well, we said it quick as we could.
You want me to get you some water, Granny?
No, I just have these spells sometimes. I don't have more. That's nothing now.
Said it like, what, $3?
Yeah, he paid all he wanted at the depot in Frisco.
Yeah.
I didn't go to ticket to do there. And so when we got off at Winfield, I think Jim Lee come and got us. Somebody then.
Well, I heard he come on the wagon, didn't he? I said, I might he come on the horse and wagon, got you, didn't he?
There, you can have another one.
Well, after that, we was on our own.
Oh, just fine, Bill, just
So, I think he rode them at
I can't put down
the depot in Winfield.
Yeah, you got.
We went up there to get them. We went there. And they never did come. Just a big box of quilts. It's 5 foot long, I guess. I know it's more than 4. It's a big old clothes chest.
Yeah.
Chest, whatever, I don't know what you call it. And, there's no, that is my quilt box. And my daddy made the box, and he had legs on it about that. And I knew they'd break them legs off. I seen them one time change in Memphis. Just turning sunset. And they were broke a leg, and they broke nothing. That there slide on my machine was lying down in the bottom of the crate. And it wasn't nothing but just flat with crate over it. But it was fine there, and I got it. Still got it.
Oh, somebody said
Well, he sent them the $3, but they never did come. Why, somebody there told me that old man that run the depot there said that he got his bucket, got them quilts. I don't know where he was or not.
Who was, Granny?
Said the old depot agent got them. He kept them.
When you got back, was your mother still living when you got back?
My mother?
Yes.
She was done back here when we come back. She come on ahead of us a year or 2.
Tell me until you're done.
Well, I did.
And she was done back here. She come to get her money on her land. She never did get it.
Where did she live? You better get where
She lived with me.
No, I mean, while you were in Texas and while
She went out there and stayed with me till
she did. You can run
a year or 2. I don't think it was 2 years.
But the 2 years though, she was here. I that deal out there. Where did she live? She lay down.
She stayed with my 2 sisters and brothers, yes, down there. The county next to Tuscaloosa.
In Lamar County?
No, back east. Like. What is that county?
Bill, my cat,
Huh?
Bill cat,
No. It's still there. Don't you know what it is? This is Tuscaloosa.
Kellerman.
Oh, that is a little old mining town, Kellerman.
How about Searles?
Well, that wasn't nothing but a mining outfit. Oh.
But anyway, it was down close to Tuscaloosa.
Don't y'all know what county is? It's still there.
Fayette County?
No, it's after you get out of Tuscaloosa. Yeah.
There we got it.
That's the Jefferson.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Well, that's around Birmingham. Shelby is Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Well, that's around Birmingham.
Yeah. Next to
But
that.
you said around Tuscaloosa.
Well, it is all connected in there.
Jefferson don't go that far. Shelby County goes down. They used to go through Tuscaloosa going to Birmingham.
Yes, you could. Can they?
No, they go through Tuscaloosa going to Birmingham.
Where my brothers was in Jefferson.
Because Mr. Guyton told me about driving the herd of cattle to Birmingham, and they went through Tuscaloosa.
She come back there. The old land still down there. Mom sold it to my brother-in-law, Frank Neal. And he sold it to Lee Memphis. He's dead now, but Oliver's still living there. He come see me the other day, and I stayed all evening. Stayed half a day, anyhow. What part of the morning and the evening he gone. I told him I could have went down there and took that land away from his daddy, but I said I just had too much care about me that I wouldn't do it. I could have. See, Mother sold it before I was a maid. And Walter Wilson, the other brother-in-law, come out from Texas. He thought he'd bet me go get that land back because Frank never paid her half enough. We had 80 acres down there. That bottom land, do you know where Walter Mathis lives?
No, I sure don't.
Well, that was at the low end of our field where he lives. And Lee Mathis bought it.
On your left.
Paid Frank what he wants for it. And Frank never did pay him all he owed. He paid her some of it.
Granny, what year was it that you came back from Texas?
Child, I tell you, I keep studying and you just by remembrance, I've not got it still there. I don't know.
Well, you said Kathleen was 2 years ago. Yeah, that's in 1988.
Kathleen was 3 years old in May after we come back here in January.
So that would have made it about 1911, wouldn't it?
I guess, yeah. I got a paper on 1911, little, I don't know, some kind of little old paper. It had stories in it, just one story in every paper. I got them once a month. I guess I paid 50 cents maybe for it. I don't know, but I got them for a year or two.
Wasn't Mom born in 1908?
Yeah.
She was 3 years old then. That would make it 1911.
Marlon was born in 1904 and she was born in 1908.
Yeah, I was in 11 then.
Huh?
That would have been 1905.
Yeah.
Does that seem like a long, long time ago to you?
Huh?
Does that seem like a long, long time ago to you?
No, not so awfully bad. But it has been. See, I was more than... I was 30, I think, the next year after we come out here.
How old were you when you and Pop got married?
In 40. My Lord of mercy. We was married in 95, 18 and 95. And that was 4 years after William was born. And then Marvin, and then Kathleen. And they was over 3 years, nearly 4 years
Well, the only one I remember was born in was Ed. But
I didn't have time to fool with babies. I had to go to the field. I rode the cultivators, and I done everything that a man done. But I never neglected my babies. I can tell you that's one thing. I never left them in nobody else's care. I cooked and fed them before I went to the field and come to the house and milked and cooked and fed them again. And I know we had 3 meals a day. I didn't know what it was to not eat 3 meals a day.
Well, when you work like that, you can eat.
Yeah. My mother raised us all, just eat 3 times a day, and I always cook my family 3 times a day. Now the women ain't got time to cook for the babies. They got to hire somebody to take care of them.
They don't know what it is. They have to hit their field daylight, dude. They just couldn't make it if they had to work like that now, could they?
No, they wouldn't do it. I don't know when it would do it.
What time we used to get
I don't know when it would do it.
Oh, what time we used to get in the field?
Get in the bed.
Get in the field.
See, I didn't see that.
Well, we got there. Sometimes they used us so bad we couldn't go in the cotton patch.
About daylight, right?
No. No, not by daylight.
Most time when it was hard, I mean, not when it was hard, but when you was planting and everything.
Oh, I've got up for day, lots and lots and lots.
You've been saying something.
Yeah. But you can't. I couldn't go to the field because it got up.
I know, but...
And the sun would be up a shining probably. But now Mother wouldn't let it be up a shining very first before she let us out.
Oh.
No, sir. After my daddy died, she raked them out of there. And they went to work. My brothers and sisters all had to work. They sure did, and me with them. I wasn't with them. They all squandered out time I got big enough to work. The oldest one. They always write a Christmas card at peace, but they didn't this time. Her and him both. His wife, I mean.
Well, we don't send Christmas cards either. We don't send Christmas cards most of the time.
Don't see it.
Send any.
No.
We don't ever do either. Ours, that's where she want to dress them.
Now that Ed can, I'll declare, he'll have them piled up there a week before time.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, well, I tell Evelyn, I ain't got time to ride. And I said, you ought to do like Ed. Take it easy and stand it, and I'll just sit down and ride all over it.
RV-46. Hey, Mother. RV-46 in January.
Is your eyes sore, Christy?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Well,
It feels like it's
Well, mine did, and just
That's right.
stuck up this morning, back last week. Judy had an old red sore eyes, I reckon. There's red. I just knew I'd have one, but they didn't get that bad. I used to have them ever some. Them old red sore eyes. Oh, my gracious.
You probably will.
Marvin had them when he was a little kid. So he'd crawl up under the bed, you know, to get in the dark, I reckon, and just squall. He was a sight. He couldn't take it.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
What if we want to know about the counties out there in Texas and
We
Woodland?
were talking about when you got back, where your mother lived.
Well, she's there in Alabama, at Winfield with my sister. Not in Winfield, but they're close. It's down in the Musgrove settlement. You know where the Musgrove meeting house is? Don't
Yes,
you?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know where that is.
Well, she lived down there. My sister didn't know where Mother was when I got back. And Jim Lee carried me over there where she was when he brought me from the depot.
Oh, too bad the Cleveland number. Too bad he got it. Yeah, too
was she
bad.
sick then, Granny? Was she sick then? Was she sick then when you got back?
No, she had leg was broke or out of place. Linwood Ernest said it was pulled loose somewhere in her. I don't know what part of it. He said if she'd have a doctor that she needed, like a hospital to be tended to, he said that they'd have fixed her leg.
But she was crippled in all her life.
No, she was.
From then on she was, wasn't she?
She was 84 when she died, but she didn't die several years. I think how many years she lived after I come back here. 5 years and more, I know. She went and stayed with the other girls, my two sisters, some, but when she got to my house, she never would go stay nowhere else. She stayed there.
You probably come out and
What's that has to remember?
They don't agree with me.
I can't remember from yesterday.
Uh-huh.
She got a good one, hasn't she? Good memory. She said you had a good memory.
Things pretty tore up now. I can't remember back like I used to, of course, and ain't nobody else, the young people know.
Well, that's what I said. I said, I can't all remember from yesterday what happened. But basically, it's 15 years ago, I don't even know what.
Well, I had a good memory. I got old, and everybody will get cranky when they get old.
You reckon you will?
Yeah, they will.
They tell you what.
The Bible will tell you that. The Bible will tell you that.
They don't say though you look like a monkey, do you?
Don't tell me what.
The Bible don't say you look like a monkey when you grow old.
When you go down in your throat, when you get nearly through, and I don't know what you're saying.
The Bible don't sound about looking like a monkey when you grow old.
No. When you grow weaker, I think.
Yeah.
No, I can't find that in the Bible.
Well, I don't know. I just heard it talk, and I don't know.
The dogwood tree, and it don't mention the dogwood tree. I never heard that before.
Did what?
Didn't you hear the crows with my dad?
I can get back there. Time
I thought they hung Jesus on.
The Bible, it tells you off the trees. The Bible.
Sorry?
There's not one mentioned in the Bible.
The dogwood tree they are. I do.
You look out there in my Bible, you'll find
But
it.
I've heard it and seen it someplace before.
Yeah, I've read the, what you call it?
Yeah, people are afraid. The Bible says you'll get weaker and wiser. And they say that's not in there. I don't know. I could never find it. I haven't read that.
I bet your Papa's letting me see you or that.
No, Papa wouldn't. I don't guess, because he didn't have a very good
I
memory.
said though, if it was in there, he'd tell you what.
Well,
Many times.
he read it enough that he ought
That's what I
to.
say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bet you one thing, Skinner, I know somebody will tell you where it's at. And I'll find out tomorrow. But it's something in there about the dogwood, I don't remember exactly what it is. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's in there, but I know.
But I don't know what it said. What it said about the dogwood is in there somewhere. And now that weak and wiser thing, that's in there too. And I'll bet you all, when I come back, I'll tell you where it's at. Because I know somebody will tell you exactly.
Oh, I never
Lay up to the street.
But it's something about the dogwood.
I mean, the cross was made out of a
I don't
dogwood.
remember exactly what it is. No, it don't.
I've heard that all my life.
Yes, yeah, I think I've heard people say it too, but I've never read it. I look for it.
I'm pretty sure.
You read the Bible much, Ted?
No.
Well, I've heard people say it's made out of dogwood, but I don't know where they got it.
Since I don't either, I can remember.
I can remember my granny, and he got me down and read it to me one time, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
But it was a cross made out of dogwood.
I don't remember what it was, a cross, something. It was something about the dogwood.
There are,
Wiser thing, and I don't know exactly where that's at.
and the ark that Noah made, and carried all those animals in there and kept them so long.
That's the reason they claim it's got a spot on it.
It is made out of gopher wood. That's what it says, gopher wood.
Flower, you know, the dogwood.
I don't know what kind of wood gopher wood
That's
is.
what was called.
Dogwood? Well, it might have been. I don't know. They didn't talk and read like we do. We wouldn't know none of their
This
language.
Scarface, Jasper, now he was going pretty fast. He came around us and there was a car right ahead of us, all about far as near the little part of the new car out there. And they just went back over and hit him right into the right tail out. And man, it got me turned about 40 spins in the highway. And when we stopped, we got up about 800 took all the way back up. It busted this right car. We got hit down about a 68 Ford, 68 Buick. when we got right in, well, he's going to hit us. I shot on the phone, he was taking off way the road. And I don't let the full play on the road. Waited a few minutes, I thought, well, it must have heard him say he's not moving nothing, you know. And just about time I got in, he took off. And I thought, I knew he was going to hit us. And I got on the phone there, and I see he was on the wrong side of the road going the other way. That's a flat car, he hit this car.
Well, did he hurt anybody?
No, evidently. Must have. He can go up the wrong side of the road. And I see that she just he turned around and turned back and pulled me. I don't like to get tired. Because I don't know what happened. I just seen him running around. It looked like a big guy had two tails. I saw his father.
Darling, not knowing these things, ain't no sign I didn't take him to church. I started with him when he was about 5, I think, somewhere around there. He wasn't see. I had him in little overalls, I know that. I made him from.
Watch it, Betty.
What?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. I was just listening.
Oh, I thought you showed me. Well, I started with him when he was little. Set him up on the seat by me the first time I carried him to church. He'd do this way, you know. Sit down, the feet to the floor, and then he'd be free, you know. I'd catch him and stick him back up there. But he wouldn't sit very long till he'd be scooting back down, you know, to where his feet had touched the floor. And I think it was the third time I got tired of pulling him up there, and I gave him a rap. I don't know, not in his face. I've never done that. But I thanked him, and he said, gosh. Well, that's what he could say. He said, gosh. Well, I don't think I ever spanked him for saying that, but I told him he had to quit, not say it no more. It was ugly and so on, and he didn't. That was the only time he ever did do that. Well, what's the matter with you? You could have went over between our feet here. That's like Todd. He didn't ever come around here to get on.
He wanted to climb over, didn't he?
Climb over. Yes, he did. Susie would too, but she'd come to the arms and climb over. The way she'd come. Well, darling, there's a good young'un from then on. I never had more trouble with him.
You straightened him out that first time, didn't you?
Well, I never heard him a bit in the world what I'd done, but he knew I didn't aim for him to do it no more, and he didn't.
Where was y'all going to church, in at Elm?
Yeah. That, you know, we lived down there always. So long as Gar stayed with us, we stayed there.
He was a little brat, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was a brat, wasn't he?
A brat? Yes, no. Guyton was all right. He got us big enough to know anything. A little kid 5 and 6 years old. You can't expect them to do like they're grown.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be brats when they get that old.
They won't set up like they're going to have their picture made. There's a boy there in Texas said he just hated to go down there to church and cry. Said they all set up like they're going to have their picture made. That gives another restless brain. He was a mess. He was a big old boy, and he said that. He just had to go down there. Said had to set up like you was going to have your picture made. I never seen nobody.
What was that time, moment? Then you stayed there and pop went off somewhere.
Huh?
What was that time we heard the logs fall on the porch? There wasn't nobody out there. Me and you was quilting, wasn't you?
Oh, yeah, me and Evelyn was a quilting. He was riding his bicycle, even under the quilt, back and forth, back and forth. But he didn't bother us in quilting. He soon learned to not bump his head, just keep under it, you know, not hit the plane. That like scared me to death. Now, I said, I wonder I hadn't had a stroke or something.
What was it?
Well, I don't know. We couldn't find anything. It come of snow. And the snow done all over firewood they line out there and stuff. And
well, Pop was gone, wasn't it? You know?
Huh?
Pop was gone.
You can come to here.
Yeah, come on, sir.
I said he was gone someplace so like that. But Pop was.
Yeah, he's in the bed. In the bed asleep. And I run to him and I said, did you hear that? And he said, yes, there's a big stick of wood against fell over. They had turned it in that evening after the snow come, got all of it off the curtain legs on the east end of the front porch.
Yeah.
And there's a big old back stick, probably the biggest back stick I ever seen. Oh, they'd be more than a foot and a half, and maybe 2 foot, some of them. And he didn't lay it over, he just stood up. Boy, they called it, you know. And he just stood up there, made to the porch. He said, yeah, that big stick of wood fell over there. He said it's mine. Well, I don't know where me and Agnes, I don't know where we quilted anymore or not now.
But that's what I say. I said that was Pop when it fell over.
No, that wasn't the time. Me and you was there by ourselves.
Well, that's what the time I was talking about.
Yeah. Just me and you.
Yeah.
Well, you was sitting down here by me. And when it went like a stick of wood fell on the porch, Dar looked up at me and said, Pop, or Pop, or whatever he called him. It's one of the other. And I said, yeah, I guess so. And we waited for him to come in, and he didn't come in. He went to Winfield with Eric Smith, I think, to get something to put in the house or on the house. I forgot. Might have been when they was first starting out to fix it. Winfield was going to put black paper on the outside. That's what it was. On the ship glass.
No, I don't know.
He looked at me and said, Pop, or Pop, whatever he called him. I said, yeah, I guess so. We waited for him to come in, and he didn't come in. And I got out and went all around the house, and no sign of nothing.
Did you keep a gun around the house?
He didn't have a sign for gun. He sold, he had a Winchester, Wesley did, that he ordered when we was in Texas. He brought it out here, one of them little, what'd they call them guns? Well, you still see them advertised.
Yeah, I know.
I do, I have, not very long ago.
Springfield rifle, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Springfield rifle.
Yes, Springfield. That's what it was. He ordered it.
I remember.
And a box of shells, and you know them things was that long, and they was big and buddy. They said they'd hold up more than a mile.
That was that Springfield rifle. I remember talking about it. And I just kid.
And he sold that when we left Texas. And I was glad of it. I was afraid of that thing. He's down below our house, downgrade some. We was on pretty level ground there where we lived that year where Kathleen was born. And he was down there killing jackstrabbers, eating up and scratching up the peanuts. And I I was sitting on the front porch holding Kathleen in my lap. And buddy, I heard that thing right over our front porch. That scared me. I told him I didn't want more shooting around there. Oh, goodness, it scared me. I had her in my arms, and I was sitting in a chair, and I had her standing up with her head up about my shoulders, and boys, I never have been scared no worse than I was that time.
You probably wasn't very close.
Well, I heard it mighty good. Just sang over that porch. It sure did. He told me, he said it couldn't have went up there, and I said, well, I heard it mighty plain, but it didn't come up by there. It's down on level ground. It was a little lower than where we were.
You eat turkey and dressing and corn and...
Was that land pretty level?
Yeah. It was, no, it wasn't level, not in Eastland. As Eastland County. But I forgot what part. Well, it was Eastland County, but it was still in West Texas, you know. We'd come out of Wood County and then, we went further than that. We went across the Brazos. Come back there, I reckon. I don't know how we did do now. Still in a covered wagon. After the place where Kathleen was born, he bought a pair of young mules and I don't know what a big wagon and birds of wagon. That's what we went out there in. When we left Wood County, good Lord, I must have.
No, I didn't feel that.
It did fill out some, didn't it?
I'll drop that thing.
Well, I hope not. I know when we lived in East Texas, he bought a big 3-inch wagon. You know, that's the heavy wagon. 3-inch rim wheel.
That's a big wagon.
It was a big one. Had a top bed, you know. Oh, that old bed is that high. And then he made an overjet, he called it. Just fit over the top of that last big bed, you know. And he put springs up there for our bed and bowls and the sheets. Just had a little hole back there in the back, you know. Oh, that Mother said she would just give anything she'd been in there and had to made that trip in that wagon. She wanted to make a trip in a wagon. She'd been used to always going. And children down there up to town in Tuscaloosa, they went up there to trade. And it's 20 miles, but not 24, I think. They had to camp out in a steer wagon. And I'd stand up in the front and hold to the piece that come up there. And that wagon, it wasn't a covered wagon then when I was a baby. I'm talking about when I was a little kid, when they had to go and they had to camp out and couldn't eat when they went to town. The boys would take a load of tan bark or anything they could sell, you know. And she had a basket of geese. She's taking that dead. I don't remember it. I could remember it. Oh, I was about, wasn't 3 years old. But I remembered that. They took the geese out to water them. They had to hold them down and let them drink out of the water. It's a river down there. Well, come this way, Christine. I believe you and Evelyn likes to go over the back. And the geese, they had one out there, went up flopping its wings, and you know, they're big, wide wings, grown geese were. And it went up flopping, cutting up, and scared the steers, and they tore off. Oh, they tore off running most of them, like scared her and my brother to death. And they run and got to them and stopped them. And said, I just laughing, tickled to death.
Didn't scare you, did it?
No. I don't reckon they said I was laughing when they got to me. That's the scary running. I don't know, I might have could have talked a little. I don't seem like she said something that I said about getting a good ride or something. It's more like that a lot. Those steers are running